Are you driving your significant other crazy at night with the Well, I might have a solution for you. So, I do drive my girlfriend crazy at night with my clicking, and it does keep her up at night. We have the bed, obviously, in our bedroom, but I have a computer in here as well. She likes me to be near. I got no problems with that. So, as you can see, I do have an abundance of keyboards, probably way too many. And we're not really going to be mainly focusing on those. Maybe we might cover a little bit of them, but this guy is our highlight for today. Definitely makes noise, okay? And this is what we are going to mainly be looking at. And I'm looking for sound deadening, basically. These are a silicone clear universal O-ring switch keep cap sealing gasket. Which just, yeah, not the greatest labeling. But they're little O-rings. And these little O-rings are supposed to go on your keycaps, okay? Not on this side, right? It's supposed to, I guess, stop the back part, right, where you see the lines from hitting the top of the keycaps, or the, right, so like this part right here. So I've already played around with it a little bit, and what I've done is we have gone as far as doing these three and not this one, or even this one here. So when you're playing, I have two of these guys. Let me pull one of these. Let me get my keep cap remover here. Okay, I have two. Oh, is that one? That one has one, actually. That one has one. Okay. And then this one has two. You can see there's two of them on there, I think, maybe, possibly. Hard to see. And then I went as far as, and I put 3 of these rings on there, but with the third ring, it actually stopped the keycap from going all the way and engaging the keys. They actually sound not too bad. There's a bit of a difference. And what's interesting is, like, on the label here, it talks about fatigue. And, like, I don't know if that's what people are mainly looking for these rings for, is to reduce fatigue on your fingers. And I really don't notice any difference on that. Me, it's the sound deadening. See, that's the one. And there's still a little bit of a difference on there too. You can definitely feel it. The keys don't quite engage all the way, and I get it. You have other mechanical keyboards that you can get. This doesn't have the clicking, which I personally don't like. But I know you can get a lot of different keyboards that have distance restrictions, so you don't have to go as far to push them down. They have the clicking, they have the sound deadening, they have all kinds of stuff. But those things can become quite expensive. So I wanted to try these out because I think I picked these up for like a whole like $10. And there's 5 of them here, right? And how many ever 60 keys or this, whatever, I don't know how many. It's like 10% less. So how many ever keys that are on here times 2 is probably what I'm going to end up using. So 500 is really overkill. But I think it does, like, especially if you're playing at night, like, you can definitely hear a bit of that deadening. And if you need that distance for yourself, then stick with it. But this is the biggest one. And that's actually deadened because I have two. So what I did when it came to this guy here, oh boy, let's not break that. I put two on each, and you can't put them up here because of the way it fit. Yeah, it's dirty. I just did try cleaning that. There's a video on that. You know what? Maybe I'll leave it in the description. This is actually the only one that moves right here. And that noise is mainly coming from these headings. So like if there was a way to put something on the end of that, then that would be even better. But unfortunately there isn't. And you know, I went and I was curious because the main thing for me is this. This is jumping. It's like jumping, tons of jumping. And then this is actually a little bit less. But what's crazy is you go to these keycaps and they're completely different. They're that, I forget what it's called. But like these things, like that whole thing needs to travel, and there's no play in it. At least with these guys, there's some play in it. So it's like, I don't know, changing keyboards itself, going to a, oops, I put the H in upside down. Going to a completely different keyboard, you know, there is obviously that. And you know what? If I was going to go to a completely different keyboard, I would most likely look at probably something like this that's got a much flatter profile. Let's see if I can get one of these off without like completely destroying it. I'm going to see if my keycap can. This thing does not go in here. I don't want to break this either, but like, and then this one too. This was another one. The biggest thing that I like about this, light up keyboard. This is my old school. I put it upside down again. Oh my God. This is my old keyboard. It don't move very well. My daughter, this is her keyboard. Wow. It's my girlfriend's, but Kiana got one exactly the same. It's quite loud. This is a nice flat one too, and I think these don't make very much noise, but I like the size too, right? Like that's huge because this is where I game at night and I don't have a huge space for a keyboard. So like this keyboard, again, probably my favorite. This is an old school G15. This one's Kaylee's keyboard. Quite loud. Old school, just regular Lenovo, fairly loud, right? But like, I don't know, if you don't want to completely change a keyboard and you want to stick to one of these more mechanical keyboards, I would say that these little silicone O-rings definitely help a little bit. They're not getting rid of it perfectly, and I'd like to find something to stop really the noise of this guy, or I might try one of these small keyboards. And I ended up buying these in a lot of computers that I ended up purchasing. But it's I might go as far as just like putting a light underneath here somewhere, and then I don't know. But that's pretty much that. But yeah, that's the sound deadening ring, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. If it was something that you use, if you have like a better suggestion of what I could use, maybe for what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to achieve silence without spending a ludicrous amount of money, because that HyperX keyboard, it was already, I think I paid $50 for it, and that wasn't full price. I bought it used. It was like $100 new, and those keyboards can get pretty expensive. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Till the next video. Peace.